it is 4 years since we lost Mr. Mac Miller, who I am a big fan of, one of the most musically inclined and talented artists of our generation, of any generation. I mean, he was incredible. He was constantly reinventing himself and all these things. And one of his lines in one of his songs where he says, it's so interesting when you see something like this. He said, to all the people that sell me drugs, don't mix it with that bullshit. I'm not trying to join the 27 Club. And he beat him. He beat him to it. He started his own club, the 26. He died at 26. So he was a year before everybody. So he was actually a little more proactive than everyone else. He was on the ball. He was on the ball, but 27 Club has probably got to be one of the coolest clubs that have ever existed, and it gives young people a reason to live wild and die soon. But here's the thing: if you're thinking about joining the 27 Club, you're going to have to become wildly famous and talented in a short period of time. So if you're 20 years old right now listening to this, and your dream is to join the likes of Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, Kurt Cobain, Amy Winehouse, Brian Jones, there's probably a couple other ones in there. If you're looking to join that club, maybe Keith Moon, if you're looking to join that club, then you need to start now. You need to become wildly like I have like a year and a half, maybe, so I don't think I'll be joining that club. You need to reach some level of fame to be a part of that illustrious group, because that is maybe the coolest club ever, right? In terms of people in it, right? The way they went out, it's questionable, right? I mean, Kurt Cobain shot his head off with a shotgun, maybe. Hendrix died drowning in wine. Janis Joplin, I don't know how she died, but it probably wasn't good. Amy Winehouse boiled in a bathtub while she was drunk. Like, all these, they're not great ways to go, but you are remembered in a very specific way. You're in the 27 Club, guys. I mean, all those people I just named are icons. They're all musical fucking icons. And they all lived in a way that they wanted, reached infinitely present peaks of fame. Everybody knows who Jimi Hendrix is. Everybody knows who Jimi Hendrix. Everyone knows who Kurt Cobain is. I mean, most people should know the other people that I named, but it's. If you are a part of that club, then what's his name? Robert Johnson, another one I think was part of that club. If you are part of that club, you are in very specific and illustrious company. So, I think it serves us well to include Mac Miller into that group, to group him in there, because he was very much a great musician, phenomenal personality. His aesthetic was exactly what I like, living on the outskirts, playing the game, doing drugs, existing in his own fucking way. And for people to look at the 27 Club and say it's so tragic, it's so maybe it's tragic. It is, right? You can look at it that way. Or maybe some of those people, maybe they wouldn't have reached their level of fame if they had a long career. Maybe they wouldn't have. Maybe they would have sold out as time went on, and it would have gotten ugly.